All right. That video I was talking about yesterday, still rendering out. It's been going for 15 hours, and it's 3.5 terabytes so far, but it's pretty close to the end. I think I did something wrong. Yeah, I'm using After Effects for it. I should probably be using Premiere, and I should probably be using totally different encoding settings. The problem is that Adobe, they're a very, very good software development company, but they also really drop the ball on basic things like, hey, let's include a decent video encoder in this program, maybe. So you need to export the video as losslessly as possible and then encode it in something that is sort of competent in that field, like Handbrake. And that's what I've been doing up till now. But usually I'm only working on videos like 5 to 10 minutes long when I'm doing that. The very longest I've done is like 25 minutes for a wedding I shot. And yeah, so now doing a video that's an hour and a half long is gigantic and taking forever. And I should probably be using Premiere and not being so insistent on perfect encoding quality out of the editing software. I can still re-encode it with Handbrake or X264 command line or something, but it just won't look as pristine. But then again, this is going on YouTube, so it doesn't really matter that much. It's not like it's going on Blu-ray like usual. Anyway, that's hopefully going to finish in time for the upload schedule, because then I'll have to... whatever. As I yawn for what must be the 100th time, I give my neck and shoulders a good rub. They ache with a heavy dullness. I like to think that I can take more than your average Joe, but apparently even I'm worn out. Is Ami still asleep? It's already noon, but it looks like Ami still hasn't moved since I brought her here. I'm sure she's just really tired, but I hope she's not in a coma like everyone else. Everyone else except Kaoru. Oh, Kaoru, I hope we see you again soon. If this is more than just sleep, then I'll have to call a doctor. Wonder why we haven't told anyone. Oh, but I suppose this is probably texts from the people we've told. I got a text. Earlier I sent out messages saying that Ami is safe. Yeah, there it is. I was just wondering, like, holy crap, we've been here sleeping for a while. Why hasn't anyone else come over to see Ami at all, or just to congratulate us or something? But yeah, here it is. Earlier I sent out messages saying that Ami is safe. It's probably someone replying to that. Hazuki doesn't hide her happiness. Her message makes it crystal clear that she desperately wants to see Ami. Apparently Hazuki is still under house arrest. There's no reply from Amanome. He probably hasn't recovered yet. Bon just says, "That's great," which is pretty much what I expected he'd say. Rosé is very interested in how I was able to save Ami from the mirror. I guess that's the sort of thing that would make a supernatural specialist like her interested. Oa is extremely worried about Ami's condition. She says she's got time this evening, so she'll swing by the Black Rabbit. I sent a text to Natsumi, who's still unconscious in the hospital, so naturally there's no reply. She was the one who was most desperate to get Ami back, so it sucks that she can't hear the news. If you're wondering why Spike keeps on calling Kaoru Hazuki, it's this Japanese thing about how you address people. If you're really familiar with someone, you might use their first name. You might say like Kaoru-chan or Kaoru-san or something like that. But if you're not so familiar with them, or if you're a total dunce like Spike, you might still be calling her Hazuki by her last name, or her family name rather. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. Big brother. Ami, are you feeling okay? Yeah. Did you save me? Yeah, kinda. Relax, you're safe now. Big bro. Ami starts crying. Then she launches herself into my arms and breaks into sobbing. Thanks. Well, Onicha. She stands there for a while, crying. Okay, I guess this might be the end of the game. Maybe, I guess this is probably the last chapter then? Or maybe there's an epilogue. So I wonder if we're going to be confronting Kakuya, or if it's just another spirit. No, we must be confronting Kakuya now. So we got Ami back, and she'll just abduct her again. You okay now, Ami? Yeah. She wipes away her tears and grins. If she can smile, then she's probably all right. Hey, Ami, can you tell me what happened? If it's too hard for you, it can wait, but... No, it's fine. I can talk about it. Yeah? Okay then. What do you want to know about? Tell me about Kakuya. What are her... Never mind. Was Kakuya always with you? No, not always. Just sometimes. She'd talk to me and play with me. What'd she talk about? I think she only ever talked about you. Me? She asked a bunch of questions. Like about your past, your hobbies, your favorite games. I told her that you like to be in grave danger. Like that's what you do for fun. I guess she was interested in me because I survived her games. Oh yeah, Ami. Did Kakuya say anything about that NG thing? No, she never said anything about it. Thinking back now, how did NG get introduced? Like, there was that Blebnitry thing, but who brought it up? I feel like Ami might have brought it up. She's like, what's NG? Or something like that. But then where did she first hear it? It'd be strange for Kakuya to bring it up, I think. Because she seems to be very sensitive about it or whatever. I was curious too, so I asked her, but she didn't tell me. Huh. Did she say anything else that got your attention? Actually, do you know anything about the demon Tsukuyomi? No, I've never heard of it before. What is it? I don't know. I just remember Kaguya talking about it. The demon Tsukuyomi. That has an ominous ring to it. Is it another spirit? Do you want to know about something else? What happened the night you disappeared? You mean what happened when we got back to your place after we almost got run over by that van? Yeah. I heard a scream and rushed to the bathroom, but no one was there. Kakuya suddenly appeared in the mirror. I was shocked, and then she just dragged me in. Why'd Kakuya abduct you? She said it was because I lost her game, because I didn't give an offering to Yuri. I knew we shouldn't have messed with that memorial. I guess we had to mess with it. That was a whole, yeah. The Blebnitry scene of Ami's headphones I saw before. Yuri Takamura's voice asked Ami to offer her flowers. That was probably Kakuya's doing. Do you want to know about something else? You were in the realm of the dead the whole time, yeah? What exactly is that place like? How should I put it? Ami tilts her head in thought. My head felt kind of fuzzy, like I could never really tell if I was awake or just dreaming. And I never got hungry, even though I never ate anything while I was there. That's not a lot of information. Sorry, big brother. I don't really understand it either. Do you want to know about something else? Nah, that's everything I needed to know. Based on her responses, Ami seems to be her normal self. I was worried she might have some effects from being in the realm of the dead, but I guess not. If that's the case, then she can probably handle the news about Aunt Natsumi. No. Spike, you dumbass. Give her a day at least. Jeez. I'll have to tell her at some point anyway. Better do it sooner rather than later. Hey, Ami, check it out. I gotta tell you something about Aunt Natsumi. She's in a coma, probably in terrible pain. Her body's covered in these weird mouths. What about Mom? Just stay calm for this, alright? She's in the hospital right now. Kakuya got her somehow while she was trying to save you. Don't tell her that. Oh my god, Spike, you asshole. Yeah, I know. What? Seriously? Yeah, Kakuya told me. Probably just to scare me. She looks like she's about to cry. I'm a rock, so I don't understand why that would be. But she's doing a good job of holding it in. She probably doesn't want to worry me. If I were all alone, I probably would have cried. But I have you, so I'm okay. Mommy. Yes!
こちら来瀬桃。あなたの背後霊は今日も元気にしてる?
How are you doing, Ami? And Spiguru, too. Hazuki, what are you doing here? I wanted to see Ami so bad I couldn't take it anymore, so I came. I'm so glad you're safe, Ami. Momo, I wanted to see you too. You were helping my brother, right? Yes, exactly. I worked with Spiguru, all for your sake. Liar, you did it because you're so interested in spirits. And what's with that outfit, anyway? It's a treat for Ami, obviously. Well, you wear it out for a treat for us. That's why I broke out. Huh? What do you mean you broke out? Ever since the agency learned I was going out at night, they've had me under strict surveillance. But today there was an opening after my photo shoot, so I jumped at the chance and escaped. You're going to be in trouble for that later. Yes, indeed. But I couldn't just sit there waiting. We must bring down the curtain on this spirit-infested stage. That is the grave duty bestowed upon Momo Kurose, the occult idol. Momo! Ami's back, safe and sound. There are still major problems that we need to deal with, but I want to celebrate Ami's return for at least one day. I'm guessing that scene with Kaoru just wouldn't have happened if she died, or if she was in a coma. I let out a big yawn, unsure of what to do now that I actually have time to myself for a change. I'm so bored, Spike. Got any ideas what we could be doing right now? Your yawning made me start yawning. How long are you going to stay in that outfit? Yeah, he knows what's up. Oh, he'll be here soon. We haven't got much time. Always that policewoman, right? What business does she have here? She's worried about Ami's condition, so she wants to check on her. I glance at the door to the kitchen. Ami's napping in there right now. She seemed fairly energetic, but I'm sure she's exhausted. Oh, I see. Then I'll change into normal wear. Turn around, Spike. I won't be looking if you don't turn around, but turn around, okay? Okay. There we go. So we're just waiting around? Want to kill some time? Yeah? Whoa. What the heck? We're in a dungeon now? Whoa, this is different. It's really different. Okay. Use Momo on... No. Let's see. Establishing what items here are interactable. A Kaoru want a drink. Mahogany bar. The counter is so well polished that I can see my reflection in it. Behind it are shelves lined with bottles. Okay. The wall mounted further inside has a big plasma TV mounted on it. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, bathroom, and at the right goes to the kitchen. Wait a minute. I don't think plasma TVs were invented at this time, were they? I feel like they only had rear projection sets that were like that. Plasma was more like 2003, 2004, I feel like might have been the first time I saw one. The room Ami's napping in is the kitchen. Then again, this is Japan. They got everything like 5 years before us. Still, for a bar with no customers, I don't know how they'd afford a TV of that size. I suppose she is kind of like a famous author, though. I think. She's definitely an author. There's a writing desk and bookshelves. Not normal to see these in a bar. Aunt Natsumi is a horror author, and this is where she writes when she's here in the bar. Spigaru? What's that book? It looks kind of suspicious. Huh? Was that book there before? On the top of the desk is an old-fashioned book bound with string. The book's slightly faded cover is scarlet, save for a white rectangle with the author and title. Oh ho! All right. So this was. Oh shoot! I remember, I remember that title, and Yakumo Moroku was the pervert, the sex pervert, creeper, piece of shit that needs to burn. Well, he's already dead. He needs to be pissed on and then burnt. But what was the book about? Like that was we heard about that in the last case. Oh no! It was about the realm of the dead, right? Yeah. Why is one of Yakumo Moroku's books here? Hold on. I'm not sure what I read here before I had to go, but I'm back. Why is one of Yakumo Moroku's books here? Isn't Moroku that children's author you mentioned? The guy who was killing little girls? Yeah. The maniac who kidnapped girls and turned them into dolls and left them in his mansion. So he did turn them into dolls, but it looked like their visible anatomy was all like plastic. Like their heads and everything. Whatever. I would like some clarification on that because I don't know how horrified to be. It was Yakumo Moroku, and that title, Nagoshi no Gi. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. You and me both, Spike. That's right. It was Aunt Natsumi. She said it on the phone before she collapsed. I went home and looked through Moroku's old works, and it's part of Nagoshi no Gi, the realm of the dead. Ugh. The reason Moroku victimized those girls, his relationship with Kaguya. If I read this, I might be able to find out. Oh, I wonder if him doing this was like Kaguya's game for him. Yeah, it would sort of explain why he was... It didn't seem like he actually wanted to kill them. But... I don't know. He seemed like he was off the deep end pretty hard. Like, you to carve someone up like that and not be emotionally distraught during the process, you'd have to be pretty messed up anyway. Maybe him and Kaguya were just a good pair. If I read this, I might be able to find out. Nagoshi no Gi is a short story featuring a certain man as the protagonist. For generations, the man's family performed a rite called the Nagoshi no Gi. The rite was meant to seal a doll-shaped spirit by the name of Kaguya. Kaguya played with humans using various games and stole their lives and consciousness. But the man's ancestor, who was a spirit medium, caught Kaguya and sealed her in a certain place. He sealed her inside a mirror in a world known as the Realm of the Dead. The Nagoshi no Gi is a ceremonial rite used to keep Kaguya sealed inside the mirror. When a special doll filled with spiritual power is given to Kaguya as a playmate, Kaguya becomes satisfied for about 10 years until the doll loses its power. Shit. So what we're saying is the child murderer, he was really an alright guy. He's just doing the right thing, for everyone. Every 10 years, the doll must be recharged with energy and offered back to Kaguya. That was the duty given to the man's family who descended from that spirit medium. After his father's death, the man was also going to inherit that right, as was his family's custom. As long as the rite continued peacefully, Kaguya would never appear in the real world again. Or at least that's how it should have been. Yeah, why did he stitch all the stuff onto himself as well, or staple all the stuff onto him? It doesn't explain that. But the man lost his spiritual powers in an accident before he had any successors. And because of that, the Nagoshi no Gi was unable to be performed. If Kaguya's seal was released, there would be many victims. The man was bound by his duty and devised an alternate method. He took drastic steps to find something to replace his lost powers. The Nagoshi no Gi he devised was to take living girls, make them into dolls, and offer them to Kaguya in the realm of the dead. The pain, regrets, and grudges held by the girls would be a substitute for his spiritual powers. Just as the man hoped, Kaguya was delighted and remained in the mirror. We've seen Kaguya and Kakuya a whole bunch of times now, and I wonder if that can't just be a typo, right? So what's the significance there? Maybe she's Kakuya when she's on this side, and Kaguya when she's on the mirror side. The man had turned the Nagoshi no Gi into a blood-soaked ritual. Nevertheless, the man continued to fulfill his duty, for that was the fate of all those born into that household. Why did he staple all the arms onto himself? I had to pause after that part. I think about the bizarre ritual described in the book. If this isn't just fiction, but it was based on reality instead, then were Moroku's murders? Were they done to seal Kakuya? Oh, I see. So he fictionalized the whole story by changing one letter so no one would figure it out or something? Once every 10 years, Moroku killed a girl and made her into a doll in order to maintain the seal. But then Moroku died, and now Kakuya is free. I don't know exactly what happened, but the seal must have failed. I keep reading and find details on the rite and the realm of the dead. One part of it says, if Kakuya opens a path to the realm of the dead in a mirror, it can be reopened by joining mirrors. Aunt Natsumi must have read this. I read all the way to the end, but nothing else sounds particularly helpful. It doesn't even say what NG is. Damn. What a waste. I slam the book shut and shove it back into the bookshelf. That's a natural reaction to a book like that. Sorry I'm late. I'm expecting big things from you today. So you're Ms. Oe. Spiegel told me about you. It's nice to meet you. I'm Kaoru Hazuki. Yeah, I know about you, Banana Kurose. That is the most awkward pun translation I've ever seen. Oh my god. No, it's Momo, peach, not banana. But wait, how'd you know? What's banana in Japanese? Hold on. How did she screw that up? That's not even a pun. She's just stupid. Okay. Don't underestimate the police, Missy. Before I took Spiguru in, I did a little investigation on the people around him. Spiguru, we have customers? Why doesn't she at least call us by our name? Ami steps out from where she was sleeping. Seems all the noise woke her up. She looks up at Oe curiously since she's never met her. So you're Ami, huh? Your brother told me everything. I'm glad you're safe. You don't feel strange or anything, do you? No, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired and sleepy. That's so. You might be suffering from mild dysautonomia after all you went through. Hey, Spiguru, you should get her checked at a hospital. I can arrange an appointment for her. I'm not making this expression, but I'm agreeing with her. So you think so too, huh? You don't have to worry so much. I'm fine, really, so... Don't be like that, Ami. Just do it for our sakes, okay? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll go in for an examination just for you. That decides it. Then let's get going before they stop seeing patients for the day. Spiguru, did you already tell her about Natsumi? Yeah, I told her. Yeah? Then let's go visit her while we're at it, too. I'm sure she'd be relieved if Ami came to see her. Yeah. We all leave the bar. Oe leads us over to the hospital where Aunt Natsumi is staying. After visiting her, Ami goes in for her own examination. They decide to keep her at the hospital overnight for the exam. Oh boy. Don't let her out of your sight, Spike. There's a lot of mirrors in hospitals. That night, after hospital visiting hours are over, we return to Kisoji Station. A pleasant breeze blows through the area. It's nice and cool out tonight. Are you worried about Ami, Spiguru? I checked to make sure the hospital room had no mirrors, and a nurse is keeping watch on her. She'll be fine, yeah? Yeah. I don't like taking my eyes off her, but she'll probably be fine for now. If Kakui is going to kidnap her again, she'd have her play a game first. If you're that worried about her, you can go see her first thing in the morning. Anyway, I'm heading home. Tomorrow's going to be busy and I want to get some sleep. I'm going to go see a forensics researcher and verify the report on the cause of the fire. The killer Peach did that, yeah? Let me know if you find anything. I'm not supposed to show investigation material to outsiders, though. You're seriously going to try and pull that card now? Ha, you got me there. I'll contact you tomorrow. See ya. Oe disappears toward the ticket gates. Kaoru, who is definitely still with us. Oh. Huh? Where'd Hazuki go? She was just here. Guess I'll look for her. Uh-oh. horrible. Hazuki comes walking back from over there. Oh, did Oe leave? I didn't get to say goodbye. What were you doing? The agency figured out that I escaped. I got a call from the boss man, so I just apologized and cursed at him. Is that gonna be alright? It'll be fine. I work like 24/7, 365, so they can't get mad at me for taking a break every once in a while. If you have that attitude, the agency will fire you. Nah, they can't do that. Momo Kurose is the most popular idol they've got. Yeah, but, like, who knows about the future? You've only got, like, 2 to 3 years left in you. Momo Kurose is soaring right up the charts right now. With the Y2K bug, people are interested in the occult and doomsday type stuff. But you're not interested in the occult just for your job, right? Yeah, I've always been interested in it. It started for me when I was 6 and I saw a legendary Tsuchinko snake in the yard. Liar. I'm telling you, I really saw one. After that, I got interested in cryptids, aliens, psychic powers and stuff. Urban legends are what's hot right now, though. Oh, that's right. I've got a legend I want to investigate. Would you help me, Spiguru? Is it at your place? Haha, looks like you're up for this. I'm glad you're so willing. All right, then let's head straight to the site. Hazuki excitedly pulls me away from the station. We're headed in the direction of my apartment, but we're taking a different road. I think I've been down this way before. We finally arrive at a familiar-looking graveyard. I half expect a ghost to pop out at us. Okay, since we're here, let's say hi to Yuri. I want to tell her that we got Ami back. We walk further into the dusky graveyard. When we get to Yuri Takamura's grave, I follow Hazuki's example and press my palms together. Yuri, I kept my promise. Ami's back. Okay, that should do it. Now to investigate that urban legend. Here we are. They say if you have sex in a grave... No.
こちら来瀬桃。あなたの背後霊は今日も元気にしてる？
This is a task more well suited to Momo. Yeah, whatever. Do what you want. So is there something in that graveyard? No, the graveyard is unrelated. My objective is the vending machine. The vending machine, huh? She probably means that one. Looks like an ordinary vending machine to me. Actually, that vending machine has a scary rumor going around about it. 3 years ago, a girl lost her lover in an accident. She went to the place where he died and was going to kill herself with some powdered poison. To drink the poison, she bought a drink from that vending machine there. But she hit the jackpot and got a second drink for free. Except it was wasted on a girl who'd already made up her mind to commit suicide. She drank the poison and died. After that, a certain rumor started circulating about that vending machine. They said that if you drank the second free drink you got when you hit the jackpot, you'd die soon. And in fact, once a couple bought some drinks there and hit the jackpot. And the instant the guy drank the second drink, he coughed up blood and died, apparently. Why are we testing this urban legend? And that guy's corpse was found to have the same poison that the girl used to commit suicide. That's how the rumor goes, anyway. So tonight, I want to see if it's true. What? Oh my god. I didn't notice the last time I got a drink from here, but apparently it has a jackpot function. In other words, we gotta hit the jackpot on that vending machine, yeah? Yeah, exactly. But there's one problem. What's that? Many people have already tried it, and no one has ever hit the jackpot. One hero even spent 10,000 yen trying it. What an idiot. So I came up with an idea. Maybe it has to be a couple buying drinks to be able to get the jackpot. Yeah, that one victim did it with his girlfriend. And if the ghost of the dead girl is haunting this vending machine, maybe she gets jealous of happy couples and dispenses a cursed drink. Yeah, sounds like what a vengeful ghost would do, alright. So, Spiguru, do you know anyone who has a girlfriend? Would you like to act like my boyfriend so I can investigate it? Yes. How specifically will we do this act of being boyfriend and girlfriend? Oh wow, looks like you're all up for this. I guess you're interested in learning the truth behind this urban legend too. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. Alright, want to begin our investigation? Okay, Spiguru. After we get close to the vending machine, you gotta act like we're a couple. Okay. I got a few ideas. Hazuki walks ahead of me. Man, what have I got myself into? It's up to me whether we want to take this seriously. Even if I fail, it'll only mean the investigation was a bust and Hazuki will just be disappointed. Maybe I can comfort her. It's no big deal. I'll just do whatever. I catch up to Hazuki and hold her hand as we walk up to the vending machine. Hey, Spike. I'm thirsty. Hazuki speaks flirtatiously. I've never heard her talk like that before. She's an idol after all, so I guess this is the kind of thing she's used to. Okay, how should I respond? What the hell? Same, Kaoru. Oh, I should have saved my game before this. Right? Hazuki grins. Hey, Spike. It's super quiet here, huh? Yeah, it is. Want to make some noise? Regular people don't really come here in the middle of the night. So you're saying there's no one looking? Hee, we should take advantage of that. Hazuki starts leaning on me. Yes? Damn it. What? I squeeze Hazuki's small frame. Did you see that? It looked like it just reduced the timer instead of actually giving us a instant game over. I'd never noticed that the timer decreased before. Maybe I'm just seeing things. What? Eee! What the Hazuki screams and pushes my arms off, quickly putting distance between us. You surprised me. That was going way too far. Damn it. Thank you. She looks around. What was that noise? I think it came from the graveyard. It can't be. A ghost? Oh, shoot. Oh, damn it. Screw this. All right, let's do this. Same, Kaoru. Using her given name and everything. Right? Hazuki grins. Hey, Spike. It's super quiet here, huh? Yeah, it is. Regular people don't come here in the middle of the night. So you're saying there's no one looking? Hee, we should take advantage of that. Hazuki starts leaning on me. God damn it. Fine. guess hugging her tightly just out of the blue would be going a bit too far. If we're fine, I acknowledge the logic of it. Damn it. I put my arm around her shoulder and give her a friendly hug around the shoulder. Teehee. Hazuki seems happy in my arms. She steps away from me and then looks around. What was that noise? I think it came from the graveyard. It can't be. A ghost? Let's check it out. Ah, damn it. Okay, I guess that's not what you'd say on a date. Yeah. As soon as we enter the graveyard, we realize the likely cause. A small gravestone has fallen over. That's probably what made the noise. Is it just a coincidence, or is it a ghost? I'm not sure which it is. This isn't working. She's dropped the act and gone back to her usual self. I feel like keeping this going is useless at this point. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling too. Want to buy some drinks? Same, Kaoru. Right? Hazuki grins. Hey, Spike. It's super quiet here, huh? Yeah, it is. Regular people don't come here in the night. So you were saying there's no one looking? Hee, we should take advantage of that. Hazuki starts leaning on me. Hug her shoulder. I put my arm around her shoulder and give her a feeling out of her shoulder. Tee. Hazuki seems happy in my arms. She steps away from me and then looks around. What was that noise? I think it came from the graveyard. It can't be. A ghost? Now, we're supposed to be on a date, so... I'll be Chad. Don't worry about it, babe. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I have to focus on our date right now, huh? She's managed to remember the act. Thanks, Spike. We stay by the vending machine for a while and act like we're dating. Then... Want something to drink, Kaoru? Want something to drink, Kaoru? I'll have whatever you have, Spike. Alright, I'll go buy something. It's gonna be hilarious if this is a good end. If you have to fail that to not die. Like, we go over here, buy the drinks, we went in the jackpot, and then both immediately die. I walk up to the vending machine and slip some coins into the slot. I hit the button for a random sports drink. After the can falls down, the panel next to the slot starts flashing. Since when do slot machines have 4 slots? The numbers all match. We hit the jackpot. Another can falls down. I take it out and it looks like a normal sports drink. So how did it go? I tell her we hit the jackpot and show her the second can. Hehe, ha ha ha. So our investigation was an overwhelming success. That vending machine is haunted. Yeah, Kaoru. The fact that it reacted to a couple is all the proof we need. Woohoo! Yeah! She starts whooping it up. maybe we just randomly happened to hit the jackpot. We should taste it just to be sure. So what should I do with the second can?
I wouldn't drink it if I were you. According to the rumors, you could die.
I'll die if I drink it, huh?
Oh no. It takes like 10 minutes to get back here every time I load. I want to see what happens for all of these. Well, not this one, well. Great. Hazuki, you drink it.
You drink it, Hazuki.
Absolutely not. But I'll take it off your hands. It'll be my trophy from tonight.
Damn it. So does that finish up your investigation?
Yep, I'm satisfied. And here we are. Put her arms... No, dang it. I thought she was putting her arm through ours. Or something. I heard cloth touching cloth. That's what's important. No. I need more.
And now we're going to drink it. Well, I won it, so I may as well drink it.
What?
I opened the second can in front of Hazuki and pound it down in one gulp.
If we die, this is going to be amazing.
Ugh.
I can't press A. Nothing's happening. Oh.
That hit the spot.
What do you think you're doing? Throw it up this instant. Puke, now.
Calm down. I feel fine. It means the rumor was just a rumor.
Oh. I'm glad you're alive,
Spike.
but I'm not really sure how to feel about this.
So does that finish up your investigation?
Yep, I'm satisfied. And here we are. Now let's go on a real date. Thanks for tonight.
Spiguru.
I had a lot of fun.
Well, that's good.
And I even got a little excited. I thought I was used to filming love scenes and all that.
She blushes a little, which is unlike her.
So was that a good diversion?
What do you mean?
You've been so busy and stressed out over Natsumi and Kaguya, you know. I figured you needed a little relaxation.
I could use some more. Yeah, it was a good way to kill time.
That's good. I hope we can end all this craziness before the end of summer break. What kind of Japanese school has a 4-week summer break? Oh, wait. Oh, is this like actual summer break? So, I wonder how long that actually goes then. It's 2 months here.
Oh yeah, is it really summer break right now? I've been so busy that I totally forgot.
Yeah, I totally get that. My concerts are on hold, so I've got more free time, but it'd typically be more non-stop work for me. I like my job, so it's fine, but there are some parts of normal school life I really envy.
I guess it's because my personal reality's been so messed up lately. Things like summer break and school that are normal for everyone else seem totally alien. After all this is finally over, will I even be able to return to my old life?
All right, I'm going to head out. I've been thinking up until now that maybe the reason why we never see Spike during the day is that he's been going to school. But apparently not. He's just been hanging out in his house with no TV, no computer, no smartphone. All right, I'm going to head out. See you tomorrow afternoon. Let's go see Yami together.
Are you going home?
No, I can't do that. The agency might catch me again. I'm planning to stay with a senior coworker that I know pretty well.
My bed's double wide.
Want me to walk you there?
Want me to walk you there?
Oh, you're so nice. We can at least walk to the station.
I walk Hazuki to Kasoji Station and then head to my apartment. Ditched me, huh? My apartment has a mirror that connects to the realm of the dead. It feels weird to sleep in a place with something like that sitting in it, but after all I've gone through, this is nothing. I've survived all that for this long. I don't know about other spirits, but Kaguya wants to play her game with me, so she probably won't harm me directly. Wants to play her game with me, so she probably won't harm me directly. That's what I've decided to think anyway. I realize it's a pretty bold stance to take.
If we get delayed poison from that can, it's going to be hilarious. 100% serious though, if that whole scene had transpired, I totally would have drunk that can in real life. Just
look at what a man I am.
No, I'm a loser. No.
I eat some food, take a hot shower.
Oh wow, look at you, Spike.
Then start getting ready for bed. I think I'll be able to sleep well for once. Let's check out that mirror.
Oh, I should have saved. Should I have saved? Ugh. It always hangs on that for just a little bit too long. Oh, darn it. Maybe I shouldn't save it here. What if I screwed something up just now? See, these are my bad end saves. This is where Kaoru died. This is where... I think this might be where Rosé died the first time, and this is where she died the second time. I don't really care about Rosé though, so I'm just gonna save again here and leave my other save there as a backup just in case. Right. Is it time for your annual shit?
Nope, don't have any business here.
Actually, I know someone who used to only pretty much only ever use the. Well, okay. Let me start that one again. They would pretty much only ever take a dump in a public restroom. They would never do it at home. So maybe that's what's going on.
Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes.
Because they would use so much toilet paper. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but they would use so much toilet paper that they would just always clog it. So in restaurants and businesses and whatever, they've always got like these industrial strength toilets just in case an American comes by. So they could use like an entire roll of toilet paper and it'd be fine. I'm done talking about that now.
Maybe because I haven't been getting much sleep. My consciousness quickly melts into darkness. I meet up with Hazuki around noon and we head to the hospital where Ami is staying. While Hazuki keeps Ami company, the doctor explains her diagnosis to me. Ami's body is healthy, but they found some small irregularities in her brain waves. She mentions something about alpha or beta waves, but I can't make sense of it. He says he wants to do a more thorough exam, so he'll be keeping Ami for another night. Ami isn't happy to hear that, of course. Before evening, Hazuki and I return to Kisoji Station. When we leave the building, the summer sun's blinding rays shine down on us.
Ouch! The light's way too strong. I know how it feels to be a vampire now.
Spiguru,
Let's escape to the Black Rabbit before we get turned to ash. There's a bed in the back room, right?
Yeah. We run to the Black Rabbit, hurrying along as we flee from the sun. We crank up the air conditioning and pass the time drinking and talking about nothing. What are we drinking? I mean, it's okay if we want to have a drink, but I don't know how I feel about serving Hazuki a bunch of booze. I haven't really established the age of the characters, but they're still in high school, right? So Spike's probably 17, and so she's probably 16 or 17. Because I think Japanese high school only has 3 grades. First, second, third year. Oe is coming by tonight. Apparently she got a verdict on that report of the cause of the fire. Sorry I'm late. Be patient. Someone's else got the details. I feel awful. Middle-aged guys like me are not cut out for this heat.
Hey, Spiguru. Looks like you're doing well. I'm sure you missed me yesterday.
You guys were working together? Yeah, well, I've been really curious about that report on the cause of the fire too, so I got her to tell me about the results early. But thanks to my curiosity, now I've got to do even more work. Aha, I make it a habit to use whoever's handy.
Yeah, I know someone like that too.
Apparently this extra work is always doing.
So Bon and I will be taking our leave. I'd have loved to chat with you more, but if I don't hurry, I'll miss the bullet train.
Where in the world are you going?
Out west on a business trip. Out west on a business trip involving Killer Peach. Oh, I can give you more details. Let's go, Bon.
So, see ya. Bon and Rosé hurriedly leave.
Wow, that was fast. Was that Lady Rosé? I wanted to introduce myself.
Well, hopefully that goes well. It involves Killer Peach? What kind of order was it? Before that, I'll tell you more details about this. Oe takes a familiar document out of her pocket. Here, I'll give it back to you. I got a forensic researcher to check out the parts that were blackened and unreadable. As I assumed, it's about the fire at the Momoi department store. You mean that thing Killer Peach Okayama talked about on the tape recorder? I'd never heard about it before. No surprise there. It happened 10 years ago already.
10 years ago is about the time I saw that mythical Tsuchinko snake and awoke to the occult. This can't just be a coincidence. Maybe it's some kind of karmic fate.
Impossible.
Keep going, Ms. Oe. So what kind of fire was it? Were there flames?
Oe falls silent for a while and begins to speak in a hushed voice. Momoi department store was an old store in the front of Shinza Station. 10 years ago, a fire shut it down. Then the Sumi Group bought it, demolished it, and built the moon tower right on that very spot. So that's how they're related. That's probably why the floor of a department store appeared outside that elevator.
Huh? I thought it burned down. I guess it was a ghost department store.
It must be a supernatural effect caused by a spirit, like the Moroku residents.
Oh, and that's why I was doing all the time travel stuff, because we were... Nope, I got nothing.
The fire happened on the 5th floor in the toy department.
Huh?
The toy department caught fire. On the news, they speculated that an electrical malfunction in the lights caused it. Whatever the cause was, more than 20 people lost their lives in that fire. Most of the victims were families. It was just before Christmas, so they'd probably come to buy presents.
That's awful.
At least, that's what was reported on the news 10 years ago. But that isn't the truth. That report made it very clear. The blackened parts had some info on the true cause of the fire and the state of the scene. The true cause, huh? Yeah. On the floor at the scene of the incident, they found traces of gasoline. So it was arson. Exactly. The conditions of that scene leave no room for doubt. The news probably got fed some false info, and the evidence got suppressed. Even this report was considered lost because of some accident. Now the question is, who was behind all that? Though you can probably guess based on what you heard from Okayama's voice recorder.
So they burnt the place down and then bought it at a deep discount and built their building there.
Okayama was trying to ask Noboru Ishimaru, the president of the Sumi Group, about the fire.
And I suppose the 5-5 group were the people who participated in starting the fire or something? And was it on May 5th, perhaps, please? I don't want to feel totally dumb about this. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, that computer password clue. I worked it out. I watched some of my footage back, and I think it was a translation mistake. what the clue was earlier in that case, like 2 hours earlier, they had mentioned on the TV about that other idol group, and they said that the girl had pigtails, and that's where we were supposed to get pig from. But in the in-game text description of the band, she was described as having a ponytail or ponytails. So I don't know if that was a mistake or if we were just supposed to be paying very, very close attention. But that's what the clue was.
Okayama lost her husband and son in the fire. She went after Ishimar to get revenge and was killed. If Killer Peach had the report on her, that means Okayama must have found it somewhere. She was a member of the Diet, so she must have had connections to get it. That's some obsession. If she went to those lengths to get that report, she'd probably be the type to hold on after death. Her family died, after all. I can't say I don't understand her fierce persistence to get to the truth.
Something's kind of bugging me, though. The cause of the fire was arson, right? Did they ever figure out who set the fire?
No, not yet. It wasn't written in the report either, but it must have been someone with one messed up head. What makes you say that?
Really, Spike?
According to the report, there was a gun found at the scene of the fire, but most of the victims burned to death. If they wanted to kill them, they could have just shot them, but they specifically burned them. And most of the burned corpses they found were chained together.
Okay, that is pretty messed up.
Chains? What were those for? How should I know? The report lists some possibilities, maybe to restrain the victims or have them watch each other. And one that sounds pretty occult, too.
Occult? You've got to tell us about that one.
Well, the arsonist. They may have been trying to play the Demon Tsukuyomi game. Wait, did you just say Demon Tsukuyomi?
Actually, do you know anything about the Demon Tsukuyomi?
No, I've never heard of it before. What is it?
I don't know. Just remember hearing Kakuya talking about it.
I'm sure of it. Ami mentioned that earlier. What? A whisper comes from somewhere.
It's time for a tale. Demon Tsukuyomi, Demon Tsukuyomi, please come here.
So, it's not over yet, huh? But this time it's different. The game always starts when Kakuya tells me the name of the spirit, but this time, Kakuya hasn't shown herself yet. Damn it, I have no idea what's going on.
Maybe Kakuya is the Demon Tsukuyomi.
I suddenly feel my consciousness drifting away and instinctively hold my head.
What's wrong,
Spiguru? It's the curse. Kakuya's curse is back.
Seriously? But you saved Ami.
How should I know what Kakuya's deal is? All I know is I'm in serious trouble if I don't do something about this Demon Tsukuyomi by today.
By today? Jeez. I think before, the longest we've gone is 4 days, 5 days possibly on the Urashima woman. It might have been more like 3 days. And then the most recent one was 2 days, I think. Now we're down to 1? How does Spike even know that? Oh, yeah. If we can do something about the spirit like we always do, then you should be fine. Mizoe, tell us about that Demon Tsukuyomi game.
All right. Then I'll tell you what I know. The Demon Tsukuyomi game was real popular with middle schoolers at the time. If you performed a certain ritual, supposedly a ghost named the Demon Tsukuyomi would appear and grant any wish. No one really knows what the Demon Tsukuyomi itself is supposed to be. Some say its name is taken from the Japanese god of the moon, Tsukuyomi. Apparently, because it only shows up on nights when there's a moon. The concept is kind of similar to the Kokuri game or a Ouija board. The Demon Tsukuyomi game ritual has to be done on a night when there's a moon. To summon him, you need chains, something to burn, and 2 hand mirrors. First, you place the chain down like you're surrounding yourself. The area sectioned off by the chain is supposed to be like the altar of the ritual. Next, you take your offering, burn it in the altar. You can burn anything you want, but its value's got to be proportional to the size of your wish. If your wish isn't granted, then it means the thing you burned wasn't valuable enough. Once you light the thing on fire, you gotta recite a spell to summon the Demon Tsukuyomi before it burns up.
つくよみおにさん、つくよみおにさん、どうぞおいでください。
Demon Tsukuyomi, please grant my wish. Once you finish the spell, there's one last thing. You gotta use the 2 hand mirrors and join them together. Then the Demon Tsukuyomi will appear. And that's everything I know about it. Wow, I'd never heard that one before. I feel like I've failed as an occult idol. Between the chains and the fire, it all lines up pretty well with that arson case, which means the arsonist was trying to perform the Demon Tsukuyomi ritual. That's just one explanation, but no one but the arsonist knows for sure. So, Spiguru, what are you gonna do now?
We won't find any more info, probably. Guess I'll gather info.
Guess I'll research the Demon Tsukuyomi on the internet. Yeah, I knew it. That'll be useless. Everything I just told you... Everything I just told you was info I found from poking around on the internet. You're pretty lazy for a cop. Go knocking on doors for info, would ya? You're a bit young to be a Luddite, aren't ya? Guess I should give it some more thought. What'll I do?
I'll go to the Moon Tower?
I'm going to Moon Tower.
We won't be able to actually get in there. It's on lockdown again, probably.
Got any reason for that? That one elevator turned back time. Only a spirit can do that. Something similar happened to the Moroku residents, too. If the elevator's still doing that, that means something's still there. And it might just be the Demon Tsukuyomi. I getcha. Alright, wanna get going then? If that department store the elevator goes to is the scene from right after the fire, there might be chains left there, so we can try out the Demon Tsukuyomi game.
わかった。
Okay, wanna head out then? I'm going too, of course. I'm Spiguru's partner.
I've already saved Ami. You don't need to follow me around anymore.
You wanna know why I follow you around? It's because there are bound to be spirits there, obviously.
If we're going to the Moon Tower, we'll need to prepare first. Bond's not with us this time, so we can't use the same trick we did before. By the way, what'd you ask Bond and Rosé to do? Just some minor business. Minor business? I thought it involved Killer Peach. I sent him to Atami, where Okayama's house is. After Okayama died, her personal belongings were sent to her house. I wanted to find out what was in there. If there's a notebook, we might learn something about Killer Peach or the arson case. I can't believe that they were fine with being ordered around like that. When I told Ban it would be a good scoop, he was all for it, and I introduced Rosé to a nice hot spring inn, which got her real interested real fast. Sounds like Ban and Rosé are out of reach. They won't be able to help me with the investigation tonight. So how are we going to sneak into Moon Tower then? I'm going to take a page out of Ban's book. Just leave it to me. All right, I'm counting on you. I better get going then. Come to Moon Tower in about 2 hours. Oe leaves the bar after that cryptic remark.
Guess we've got some free time. Want to get something to eat, Spigru? I've been wanting to go to a new all-you-can-eat yakitori place by Shinzo Station.
Let's stay here.
Okay, I guess so. Oh, do you like chicken too? What a coincidence. I absolutely love it, especially the thighs. Don't get me started on thighs.
I go with Hazuki to the Yakitori restaurant by Shinzo Station. Hazuki's eyes glitter with delight as she bites down on a skewer of thigh meat. I wonder if her love for chicken is because they're tied to voodoo and the occult.
Huh? Okay.
Two hours after I split with Oe, I arrive at Shinzo Station. It's a Friday night, but weirdly there aren't many people out.
I wonder if Ms. Oe's all right.
It's Oe. Yo, I'm at Moon Tower. Yeah, good timing. I just finished persuading him. Persuading, is it? I just had a nice long chat with the head of security who Ban bribed is all. Told him if he didn't want to listen to what I said, I'd haul him in for breach of trust. He simmered down real quick after that. Wow, you really are a shady cop. What else was I supposed to do? We don't have a lot of options here. Anyway, the back door's unlocked, so get inside. I'll be waiting on the roof. Got something I want to show you. Okay, meet you there.
Great. I'm glad it all worked out. Let's get going. Who would be with us if Kaoru died? I wonder... Oh, I bet I know what's going on. So if Kaoru died and Amanome died, then I bet what would happen is either Ban or Rosé would come with us instead. But because Kaoru is alive, they didn't need that to happen, so we went with Kaoru. If Amanome was the one that survived, then we would be going with Amanome right now. I bet that's what's going on. Just have to adjust all the conversations a little bit. It would still flow pretty nicely.
Even this late at night, the asphalt is still hot as I head toward Moon Tower. No one's in sight, so I slip in the back door. I go in the tower. Unlike outside, it's cool in here. Guess the air conditioner is still running. I reflexively take a quick look around, but I didn't need to bother. There's no one else in the hall.
Ms. Oe's on the roof, right? I wonder what she wants to show us. I'm getting excited. That's one of us, Kaoru. Elevator. So this is the elevator that goes back in time?
Yeah, don't know if it's still connected though.
Let's try it, okay?
That's impossible. We can't ride it.
Why?
We can't get past the fingerprint scanner. I don't have the fake fingerprint that we used last time.
Oh, that's too bad. Do we have any inventory still? Just the flashlight and the fire report. Okay. Oh, fine, game. I'll press the button. A text. I open up the message. I've prepared your next riddle. Search the broken red monster in the place that exists no more. Ugh. Actually, right there, I think I'm going to cut it off because it's hour and 16 minutes now. I don't want to have another super long one like last night because that takes forever to process. So I'll cut it off right here.